Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. What a play by this junior to haul it in with one hand. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So Kentucky's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. A designed run for the quarterback. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not...
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecock. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Meadows. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gonna run it. It's Patterson. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
And just a great job on the defense being scout. Right? That's your job. Be scout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
First down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll try to run for it. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
To the air, it's Sellers. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the midfield. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that...
Looking deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. He makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He wants to pass it on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 20. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Steps away to find some room. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass. It's Vandergrift. Makes his connection. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got his man in the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're trying to get to it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. On the outfield. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. He wants to take the top off. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Handoff to the lone back. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of stuff.
And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake, trying to get to it. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Carolina, 31, Kentucky.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Working the middle, it's complete. At the 45 on its way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game.
Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Offense set on first down. Running with power.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just make sure.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hubbard. Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He lets one fly deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5. And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Kentucky 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Wildcats are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw it again. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Throwing right. Makes the grab.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the... good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch.
He'll take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Trying play action. Scrambling away. On the move, he fires. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. South Carolina.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the Kentucky offense will take over.
1st down here for the offense. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
Timeout, South Carolina.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously...